now for our weekend health roundup. And the big story this week is the continued outbreak of the avian influenza, or also known as bird flu. That's in dairy cows and poultry flocks all across the U.S., which has also infected other animals and even some humans.
All right, folks, welcome back to PrepperNow. Get a new development that's been going on with the HPAI. It seems that United States dairy cows have now been infected with a second form of the bird flu. This is the first time. The unfortunate fact is that this is the one where the guy in Louisiana passed away. So this is the one that is, I guess, deadlier. At least it's got a bit of a body count to it. So all the dairy herds that they've been going out and finding, they have been known to have this B3.13 version, okay? So that's the infected version of all this that our cows have had so far. It's affecting our meat. We're going to talk about that here in a little bit, about the meat problems and everything, and Waffle House is going to be charging a little bit more. I'm going to get into that here in a moment. But the version of the bird flu that was found is called D1.1. It's only ever previously been detected in wild birds and poultry, and now it is into cows. Now, if you were paying attention, a lot of the prepper channels, we're talking about a certain someone that everybody loves, Mr. Health Guru himself, Gil Bates, going on to The View, America's favorite daytime television show, and talking about how, they said 25 years. He thinks in the next 4. So he has got away with predicting things. So he's saying that we might have a problem on our hands, and this might just be the ticket. But this detection was found in dairy cattle in Nevada. USDA has been testing the milk, and so they've been doing this for a few months now, a couple months. And basically what they said was that the USDA APHIS, APHIS, that's what they find, Popular Preparedness, Popular Report, he does this. He goes on to the APHIS and gives a counting of everything, but it tells you how many birds have been culled, where they're going, the problems are, where the farms are that are getting hit with all this. Well, this thing continues to work with the Nevada Department of Agriculture. It's conducting additional on-farm investigations, testing, gathering additional epidemiological information, and it's going to try and better understand this detection and limit further disease spread. Translation: we found some stuff, and now we're going to kill some stuff. So, count so far is 957 confirmed cattle infections in 16 states. 36 new infections in the last 30 days in California and Nevada. That's the latest data. Of the 67 human cases starting in April of 2024, one patient has been infected with a D1.1, and that was in Louisiana. And he passed away. He was 65 years old, but he also had underlying health conditions. So a 13-year-old in Canada had it. Same strain in November, but the big worry is that this thing is jumping, and it is going to start getting a little bit more intense. But as all that is going on, what's really going to affect you and I right now is the fact that eggs are really starting to get predicted to go up by about 20% or so in price. Now, I don't know what you're paying around you guys. We're about $5, $6 a carton right now. That, of course, does not affect me in our little farm at homestead here, as we have 18 chickens. But it is affecting the price of eggs and the availability in a lot of different places. So I've been to Trader Joe's, and they were completely out. But now Waffle House is going to be putting in a surcharge for egg, and this is probably going to be something that is going to happen to a lot of other places. Eggs are a base thing. They're something that is a base ingredient to a lot of different foods. And so you're going to see your prices go up on a lot of different things. And Waffle House is putting a surcharge for eggs. It's got 1,900 restaurants in 25 states, and they're going to put a 50-cent per egg surcharge to all the menus. So 50 cents per egg, which honestly is not that bad because there's some places where it's going to become $1 an egg here pretty soon. But what they said was, while we hope the price fluctuations will be short-lived, we cannot predict how long this shortage will last. We're continuously monitoring egg prices and will adjust and remove the surcharge as market conditions allow. Now, what does this mean to you? This means that your food prices are going on. So to the D-bag, Autobot, lefty fool in the back who's going to come out and do his little butthead comment, which you've been getting a lot of lately. No, this is not fear-mongering. This is warning people that their prices are going up, something that the prepper community has been on the forefront of doing. And so if you don't want to listen, great. Good for you. If you want to listen, just trying to tell you what's going on, because one part of prepping, and one of the main parts, is that you get to get ahead and buy things and lock in the price because you put aside food for these kind of situations. So if there is a shortage, you're not the problem because you've already got the product. That's what prepping is. So if you're looking to do this and prep, I suggest it, but I suggest you get your meat now, not just eggs, but I also, this is beef and this is chicken that this is implicating. So if I were you, I would be stocking up on chicken as well. I'd be stocking up on beef as well. We just did a nice little haul on some beef from a local farm. We actually had it tonight. My wife made a pasta with white sauce, Alfredo, and she looked up and said, "Man, this beef is fantastic." It's like, yeah, because we know who made it. We know where it comes from. So if I were you, I'd be prepping. I'd be getting all this stuff in order and getting your food and everything ready to roll, because it seems like things are intensifying, especially on the price level. So, yeah, there you have it, folks. I would be stocking and sticking to the plan of stacking food and putting the chicken and the beef and probably other products like pork away. We're excited, finally going to be getting our industrial freezer back from the mother-in-law farm, as she is now starting to get some headway with a potential sale on her home, and we can do and put our preps here at the farmette, which I'll be probably doing a video on here pretty soon, but we got to get it all moved to actually start this weekend. But the first thing we're bringing over is the industrial scale freezer that's been over there, and we're going to stock that thing up like nobody's business. I've been holding off because it hasn't been here, and I got to move it, but it's going to get stocked up. So if you like what we're doing here, folks, please look at the links in the description. Join us. I put out a tweet tonight on Truth and Minds and Gab and Twitter X. Then I've been busting out the information on Subscribestar and Locals. And then, of course, you can be a member here for a couple bucks, or you can just listen to the videos. I don't care. I just like having you here. But it is nice when we get the financial aid from all you all, like Mr. Lonnie Beatty, Mr. Giving himself, who has hooked me up with an incredible, robust tip, and then a couple of them, actually. And then, of course, my man Sheepdog, who's incredible. So thank you so much for all of your help and everything, and let's keep this community growing and doing the things. God bless you all, and we will see you on the next one.